What if in 1 hour you could have a Christ-level miracle healing happen for you? And it's happening for a lot of people. Introducing the Biologically Resonant Harmonizer is a sound frequency harmonic resonant tuning healing device that is dissolving old traumas and events, stresses as chaotic energetic patterns, data that are weighing you down, impeding life force flow through you, causing dis-ease as emotional, physical, and spiritual issues. Today's testimonial and her future clairvoyant vision comes from Julie. Jules is a multi-dimensional agent of transformation, acting as a conduit to the higher realms to assist in the ascension of the human race. She's the founder of Soul Repair by Jules, and she uses her vocals, music, and healing abilities to help people remember who they are. She connects souls to their truth and walks them home to their heart. In tonight's testimonial, Jewel gets an upgrade for transmission of energy through her cells. She actually was in her body watching her cells get light, which improved mitochondrial function with healings and pain relief reported. She talks about the origins of Earth's original life forms, dragons, Christ energy, then hijack, and Earth consciousness falls. She remote views the Pentagon, its secret tunnels, and a Stargate that a tall gray is guarding, and more secrets. She shares her future vision of the uprising of the people when the banks collapse and people's money are gone, starting as early as 2027 through 2029, the latest. She also sees a lot of death. Large portions of Earth's human population die off. But this leads, as she describes, to an opening for many to the new, higher vibrational Earth.
Whoa.
Real slow, Julie. Take your time. Take the foot pads off you.
Let me use this as a tissue.
I'll get you a tissue.
I am just going to use the face thing. Holy shit. Thank you.
You can use that as a tissue if you need.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to use this.
Sweating?
I don't know if I'm sweating. I was crying. I just saw some things that are in store for us, and it's not easy to process. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And we've all been waiting a very long time for this age.
Yeah, we have. It's the incredible amount of suffering. I know that's the hard part, it's the projection, but the emotional attachment is there. I just have
Oh, why don't you get up and sit down, or stay there for a minute?
I don't even. Whew.
You can sit facing this way, so your feet are over here, so I can get the. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
All right.
So, say hi.
Hi.
And Julie has just been on the harmonizer for 1 hour, a full session with the track that we're using.
Yeah.
She's obviously had a very, very deep experience, and she's going to share that with us.
Yeah. Okay. So at first for me it was a lot of cellular repositioning and cleansing. Like a full body detox, and I kept being shown my mitochondria, the powerhouse.
Well, hold on a second.
Yeah.
First, Is that the first thing that happened? You're being shown mitochondria. You're out of your body. Explain where did you go? What was the very first thing that happened?
Well, the first thing that happened was I was just paying attention to the vibrations, to where they were manifesting in my physical form.
I mean, where you were feeling it in your body.
Where I was feeling it, and I was reminding myself to turn my mind off because I was having a little bit of a hard time turning off my mind. At first.
A whole 5 minutes of it.
Yeah, about a couple minutes, which is typical for any type of work like this.
So where were you feeling it in your body?
Well, you do feel it everywhere, but I did feel it going up through the system. So mostly my hips and my feet.
Energy in your hip? Okay.
Yeah, the womb for sure.
Second chakra?
Yeah, second chakra, big time. I just noticed my back doesn't hurt as much as it usually. If I lay down face first like that, I'm a mess. When I get up, I'm okay right now.
And take a look at the camera. Oh, say hi.
I'm trying to remember.
That's all right. You can.
Okay, so
not
next.
Look.
So then the next thing I was shown was kind of like diving into my cells, like into the different layers of my body, down through the tissues, and into like the central atom, I want to call it. So then it was drawn up into this space, like into my heart space.
So wait, let's clarify because nobody knows what you're talking about. So let's try to make it so that they can envision what you're saying. Now, you said that you were drawn into different places in your body. You mean you saw on a microscopic level the cells? Yeah.
Like I was inside of it.
Okay.
And there's, in my theory, in my understanding and knowing, there's a core atom that the rest is built on, and it's built on the 666 geometry and numerology. So there's 6 electrons, 6 protons, 6 neutrons. Okay.
And you know people are going to equate that with...
And that's okay, because that's part of the inversion on the planet, and it ties into everything that I saw after that. So Pete, we've been told that 666 is something evil. It's actually the key to the numerology of the universe. It's a very powerful sequence.
Not 369?
369 is all part of that.
Okay.
But must be something else about the 666 is like the center of the 369. Think about that. Right?
Okay.
So that's the center of that.
All right, let's go back into what you were being shown.
All right, so I was shown how the mitochondria in my body are being reformed, like upgraded and reformed. And that was just like a series of convolutions within that part of the cell and like bars of light that were going through it.
And what's the purpose for the reformation?
I think it's just to be able to upgrade the ability to hold a certain amount of light and to hold a certain frequency.
Gotcha.
The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, and if I'm going to be able to power everything that we have to do here, that needs to be able to have a bigger capacity.
Understand.
So that just happened. Yeah. It's still happening. I'm integrating right now. So
Could you do that again for me?
What? Like, it was... I am shaking. This is the integration part.
Well, take a second. Yeah. Stop talking and just breathe for one moment. Just breathe in and relax. Okay, time's up.
Okay, time's up. Okay. Okay. The next thing I witnessed was.
So you're watching an upgrade of the mitochondria so that they will function at a higher capacity.
Yes.
More energy to the cells.
More energy to the cells. More energy to the physical and light bodies.
Okay.
And that actually it did feel almost like there were some twitches and there were some like I could feel my tissues and my muscles reorganizing. If that makes sense. Through pulsing and through almost tugging.
Remember, most people, it will not make sense. So you're not only speaking with me, you're talking to a lot of people who might be seeing this for the first time. So if you could put things in a language that they might understand, it could be helpful.
I'm trying.
So repeat what you just said, but let's explain it.
Okay, so Your body holds emotions, it holds memory, it holds technology, it holds all the things. So anytime that you receive what's called an upgrade or an expansion to your body in any way, it has a ripple effect that goes out through the rest of your cells. So what happened is when I received that through my heart space, right, through my core electron, that upgrade began to ripple outwards in every direction through the rest of my cells, through the rest of my tissues and my bones, in a reprogram. So what will happen is when it hits density or blockages within the body, where heavy emotions are being stored, or where there's maybe free-floating memories, or where your trauma might be stored.
Right, and I call them chaotic
Yeah.
data memory patterns.
Yeah, it will cause, when there's a release, it will cause either like a twitch or a shaking. As you can kind of see it right now.
And the reason that happens is because when energy is blocked,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden it passes through this blocked area, the muscles obviously are going to twitch.
Yes.
It's a sudden burst of energy popping through.
Yeah, it's a normal physiological
But it's only for a moment.
response. Right. And it doesn't hurt or anything. It's
No.
not painful. In fact, it was like I was almost in a trance-like state. I mean, I knew I was vibrating. I could hear the tones. Oh, put this down.
The tissue, yeah.
Oh, sorry. I could, hear the tones, but I was definitely still here, but I was also able to witness, I guess what some people would say through your third eye or through your inner knowing. You would be able to witness what else was going on a deeper level. If you're ready for that, that does take some practice. So you may not have that same experience in your first go. But after that...
I can assure you the people that have been on this table and have gone to the other side did not have practice at this.
Okay.
That was an automatic being taken there and drawn to that very particular space for them, for what they needed so they could move on to the next step in their journey.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So after that happened, I had a flash, like 3 flashes of like visualizations of a young boy sitting on a street, I think Japan. And he just looked up at me and he nodded his head, and then it would disappear. And it happened 2 more times. And on the 3rd nod, I started to free fall. And it just like that the light started to burst behind my eyes, even though I had my eyes closed. And the gold and the pink and the orange and the green started to rush. And I knew I was free falling. And I almost felt like I could feel the wind as I was free falling. And I swear I was doing that for like 10 minutes. Free falling, like from the higher realms is what it felt like, free falling down into the earth plane. Oh, and this is where it gets hard for me. So as we enter through the dome of Earth, I like realized, and this might sound a little nuts, but I realized that I'm in dragon energy, if that makes sense.
It won't to most people watching this.
I know, but so
what's dragon energy? Tell me, because I don't know.
Okay, so dragon energy is like one of the original frequencies of creation. Some people associate it with Sophia Christ energy, which is like the perfect balance of Christ Sophia, of Christed light. The dragons, depending on what you know and believe to be true, were the original dwellers of this earth plane before everything got hijacked. So a lot of people, it started coming to light too that what we call dinosaurs were actually dragons. So that energy
they were descendants of dragons.
Yeah, so that's all part of the same lineage.
They kind of lost their wings.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So, but the original dragon energy holds the pure Christed light. It holds the original blueprint to the organic humanity, if that makes sense. The original human being, the organic human being. As we were saying before, Earth was originally meant to be a playground, and that only lasted for so long.
For spirits, I was told that when we first started visiting Earth, we were spirits. We were light body. We were not in physical.
Right.
And what began to happen was the more we came here and played around here, our vibrations started to lower and we started to become more solid.
Yeah.
Until we came into solidity. However, how does that notion that we were spirit and turned into a physical man go along with the Anunnaki story of them
genetically
modifying DNA
us,
so that they would have workers?
That's all definitely part of it.
All right, so that's another story. We want to hear about your. We can,
story.
You know, we can do a show on that and have discussions on those things.
Oh yeah.
All right, so go back to your story. So
I'm free falling, and we come through the dome, and I'm realizing I mentioned earlier the council of 12 that I work with a lot. They were also in dragon form, and I can see this and know this. I'm knowing it more than I'm seeing it, and we're circling the earth like from way above. We're coming down through the cloud barrier, and we are here to observe what is going on. And I was immediately taken to the Pentagon. Ugh, this turns my stomach. Immediately taken to the Pentagon, and I wasn't allowed to go inside. I kept trying to go in, and I wasn't allowed to go inside. It took me about probably another 10 minutes to understand that I would have to do what you call shape-shifting in the spirit world, where you take on the light body form of something else. So I chose to be a fly. So I would go undetected, because last time I went in there, I got attacked. So this time I would be smarter about it, go in as a fly.
Now, when you're saying the Pentagon, you don't mean the physical Pentagon? Are you talking about the a vibration above this that is the Pentagon that then transforms into the physical Pentagon here, or the real Pentagon?
I believe it's the real Pentagon, because there were layers. I'm glad you said that, because at first I was like above it, and all I could see was like the 5-sided shape, and then it eventually I realized it was the real Pentagon. So it probably was a transgression of the, you know what I mean?
But who's going to attack you if you're a spirit going into the real Pentagon where everybody's physical?
There isn't everybody physical. There's a lot of spiritual warfare in there. That's one of the home bases for it.
Okay, so you're going in spirit form, but you're disguising yourself as a fly, so you could even get in and maybe get away with being in there, because the other spirits that are influencing people there could see you, especially in a human form.
Yes, you can't go in human form. They'll see you.
Okay, so you're now a fly. What happens?
So I started going in through, I was taken right underneath it, like down through like the ventilation system.
Wait, I'm cracking up. I just said you're now a fly. What's next? Like, okay, you're a fly, fine.
True though, like it's really, like I could literally hear like myself buzzing, like, even beyond like the vibration. And I'm taken down into like the underbelly of it, and it really is a series of tunnels. There's like an entire city under there. It's like a mall, sort of. There are labs. Their cloning labs are real. I'll just say that. There is all types of military activity under there. There is massive food supply and storage. There is, disturbingly enough, a daycare. Shops. I don't know. All different, some tunnels I couldn't get to because I'm literally just trying to see as much as I can without being detected. And I started to see the suffering and like connect to the suffering that's happening. And that
suffering that's happening?
The suffering all over the world, the way people are being poisoned, the way people are being mistreated, the way we are being technologically attacked.
What is their end goal in this? Why are they doing this?
You know, that's one thing I was kind of grappling with at the end there. Their plan really is to be able, so there's also a port under there that goes right to the ocean. There's an ocean gate. There's a Stargate in the ocean that connects to underneath the Pentagon through one of the tunnels. Ugh. Their plan is to leave. Their plan is to leave. Once it gets too bad, get off the planet. They're gonna use this portal to get out.
I mean, when the shit hits the fan here.
Yeah. And that's why, and then they showed me, that is why I keep seeing this split happening. And that's why people keep talking about ascension, because when that happens, it's going to happen really fast. And there's going to be a lot of people that aren't meant to like wake up or to experience that. But those of us that are in for this type of ride and this type of journey and
spiritually open.
Spiritually open, yeah. We are going to experience a true divine shift into light body form really quickly.
That fast?
Really fast.
Really?
So I'm not sure if that means death.
My God, I took years with this opening and refining it, and you're telling me everybody else is just going to be there?
You won't need this form anymore. There may be another form waiting for you in the next dimension.
Oh, that's death of this body.
Yeah, so I think what they're saying is that we have to go through the death of the body collectively to be able to rise through our own true Christed portal.
I picked up a third of the Earth's people are going to be wiped out many years ago.
Oh, yeah.
A third.
Yeah. I think that's a low number, to be honest. I think it may be more than that at this point. We'll see. I mean, I don't know. You know, this is all things...
and this is Mother Earth doing this?
This is... Yes, but there's more to it than that. This is the energy of creation itself. This is what you might call God consciousness. This is the law of cause and effect. This is, karmic, because Earth has karmic law. There's so many things that apply on Earth that don't apply in the spirit realm or in higher dimensions, not even the spirit realm. Thank you. Sorry, I'm just like playing with it. My head's still like...
No, you had one heck of a...
Yeah. And I saw like
and more of a visionary journey than a healing journey.
Yeah. Well, I definitely got a healing journey.
Yes.
I definitely got a healing journey. At that first 20 minutes at least was my body being recalibrated. And I have like a little bump. I'm pretty sure there's like a little cancers and things forming. You know, like I see them in my spots and some sunspots and things. I had this little bump on the inside of my lip. That's gone right now. So hopefully that stays gone. But my lower back does not hurt. I still have a little bit of numbness in my pinky. Yeah.
Your lower back does not hurt. Please tell me about your lower back.
I think it's probably just from having children and I have an interior painting company as well. I'm playing field hockey.
And does it usually hurt?
Yeah, especially when I lay like that. Like if I lay for a long time.
You have no pain.
I don't have any pain right now.
Do me a favor. Will you scoot yourself off of the table onto this side?
Yeah.
And I want you to feel your body and tell me if you're... Let me back up here. Yep. Stretch out. If you're noticing anything different.
Whoa, flexibility.
What about the flexibility?
I didn't even have to stretch. I could go right to flat hands on the ground. Look at that.
You can't do that normally?
I mean, after I usually stretch a little bit. I mean, I can usually get like pretty close, but not like that.
Oh.
That just must have opened up like this whole thing.
No pain in your lower back.
I'm good. I feel really good. Yeah.
Any other notices of your body?
I usually have numbness, neuropathy on my right pinky. There's some nerve damage in here. It's better. It's not cleared all the way, but it's definitely better. And I can tell you it's completely out of this finger. It usually...
Neuropathy?
Yeah.
Now, you mean pain or dead?
Oh, I just mean like tingling.
Okay.
That's what I call it. Maybe I'm using the wrong terminology. But from painting, from repetition, I have like, just nerve compression.
Can you say any percentage better? Give it a percentage.
I would say, well, the ring finger is 100% better and the pinky finger is 50% better, I would say. Because I usually can't even feel that. I can definitely feel that.
It's still pretty dramatic.
Yeah, it's definitely a noticeable difference. My lungs feel more open, I can tell you that. My capacity to hold air feels much larger. But yeah, physically, I don't know. I feel really, really good right now. I'm still slightly vibrating a little bit. And
Here, could you see if you could float in the air?
Yeah, right. I work on levitation. I haven't gotten there yet, but no levitating today.
All right, so let's go back to your story.
Yeah.
So you're a fly in the Pentagon.
Yeah, so...
And you're seeing all this stuff going on, and you describe the Stargate portals that they're going to be going into to get off planet when the stuff hits the fan.
Yeah, and they're in the ocean. They're not in the sky.
Huh?
They're in the ocean, not the sky.
What? Yeah, the Stargates.
Yeah, the Stargates.
How do they get to them?
How do they get to them?
Yeah.
There's an opening. They have one. It's like interesting because it's almost like a hydro lock because it's literally it goes down into the ocean, like the ocean floor, and there's different chambers that you have to go through to get through it. But as soon as you open that last chamber, it's open. That gate's open. You can go right through.
Now, when you say it's in the ocean, is it encapsulated inside something, or is it literally in the ocean?
No, it's just in the ocean.
The Stargate itself.
The Stargate itself isn't encased. No, that's in the ocean.
So how do they get through the Stargate? In a ship, in a submarine, and
once you open that last channel for the tunnel that goes down there,
right?
Because it's like vacuum locked over here, so the water
right.
can't go back up it. You just go through. You just go through. Once you know.
So that's the Stargate at the last.
That's the Stargate.
Vacuum lot.
Yeah.
But it's still dry. It's just under the ocean.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. I didn't really understand what you were saying to me. Yeah. I don't
no,
think
we're clarifying for.
Yeah. Yeah. So they know that's there. They used a lot. They already feel prepared, and it's kind of funny because they showed me how they're building all these bunkers. That's all just for show, to distract people when the shit really starts to.
What kind of bunkers?
You know how they were saying all the big wigs Zuckerberg and all these people have all these bunkers they're building. I don't even think they're intended to be used. I think that's to throw people off when the uprisings really happen. They're going to be looking for them there. And
talk about the uprising.
I don't have a ton of information on that yet.
What is the uprising?
The uprising is when enough people. The uprising is when they take all the money out of the banks. The uprising is when the financial collapse happens.
Do you know the time frame that this will happen?
I cannot say for sure, but I'm feeling the next 2 to 4 years max is what it feels like.
But not today.
Not today. We're looking at 2027.
Starting sometime in 2027.
Yeah.
So does that get all your money out of the bank and go turn it into silver and gold?
Probably not a bad idea. We'll just collapse it sooner than later. There's no that. Our money's not real anyway. It's they don't have enough money to cover everything they say goes in other banks.
But if you have silver and gold, people value that.
Yeah, people do value that.
It's a trading mechanism.
It's a trading.
And if they're going to take everything and collapse everything, you'll have something.
Yeah.
Or put it all into your property and survival.
Yeah. And at that point, I don't have the details on it, but that's going to spin so fast that's where a lot of people are just going to literally drop over. They're going to call time out and they're going to take off.
All right. Now let's put this into English.
Yeah.
Everything's going to spin so fast that people are just going to drop over. So you're saying that this is going to hit the earth so fast, they're going to blindside everybody.
Yes.
Okay? All of a sudden, they will have nothing.
Yeah.
And everything changes very quickly.
Yeah.
And people just cannot handle it.
Yeah, they mentally can't handle it. They're going to not only have things like heart attacks, there's going to be a lot of suicides, a lot of heart attacks, a lot of chaos, a lot of, just a lot of really quick death. And that's okay. Nobody's in trouble.
They're freeing themselves.
They're free, from this crazy paradigm.
They have enough of this experience.
Yeah. And so what that's going to do is it's going to leave enough space now. Most of the collective that's left that has been working towards this and has been wanting to, our collective consciousness is now no longer going to be weighed down by the people that chose not to take this journey. So we will very quickly and rapidly split into the new earth. The second earth. And like I said, I'm not really sure how the logistics are in the bodies and this and that, but
so it's not this earth, it is a different vibrational earth.
It's a different vibrational earth.
Meaning that the spiritually advanced vibrational people are not going to be here with this earth shifting.
Right.
We're losing our body but going right into a new earth, new light body.
Yeah. And there may even be I think there may be a physical body attached with that, but I'm not sure yet. I haven't really been shown any of that, so I don't really want to speculate on it. I just know that once we I hate to say dead weight because that's not fair. Everybody's journey is sacred and everybody's journey is valid. But once we drop enough collective heaviness and fear, because that's really what that is, it's gonna shoot us forward. Really quickly.
Right, and those with the lower vibration who is not willing to take on this expanded realm, they're going to be locked up. They're not going to be able to go where we're going.
Right. They're going somewhere else on their journey. That's it. It's not a punishment thing.
So let's get back to your journey, because
Well, I mean, then.
So you're talking.
Yeah.
All right. So what else happened in your journey here today?
So then after that, I just kind of was zoomed out, and shown a bunch of flashes real quick of the depth of the suffering. One of the things that's really important is that the suffering is witnessed, so that it can be almost like documented in like the Akashic records, in the in your life record, in the planet's records, so to speak. So it needs to be witnessed for it to be real. So I got taken through just like shot after shot after shot of like what's happening in Gaza, what's happening in Ukraine and Russia, all over the world, just all around. Massive suffering.
And there will be wars and rumors of wars.
Yeah, massive suffering, starvation, abuse of all different kinds, and just got taken through that really quickly, like through a hallway of that, like around the whole world. And that's what made me cry. I don't know if you heard me crying, but so I just had to witness it really fast. And then I started to come back into my space, and I had to open my eyes, because I was like, that's enough. And that was within the last 5 minutes. That's enough.
Okay.
And so then I just kind of enjoyed the last couple minutes of it and just used my breath. And
so you're saying you departed from the vision journey?
Yeah. I chose to, after I was like, all right, I saw what I needed to see, and then I was like, all right.
Have you ever been open to this type of detail about our coming very near future?
I have definitely had visions, and I've had inklings, but this was more in depth than I've been
Took you to the next point in understanding.
It did. It allowed me to access something. Here. Yeah, it allowed me to access something that I wasn't able to before, or maybe wasn't ready to before. I wouldn't say not able, because we're always able. But
the important thing that you saw was, for those who are advancing in their spiritual development and vibration, we are going to a new earth. Yeah. We'll never have to visit this again.
Yeah.
So you have a big community of people here who are graduating this type of earth school.
Yes.
And it's no longer needed for our growth. Mm-hmm. And we're moving on to a much more fluid, free time where this spirituality, the knowledge of the force, we will always feel that we are connected to the force. We will be expanded beings, and things are going to be very, very different. The heaviness and the linearness, the amount of linear of this earth is going bye-bye.
Yeah.
So you're talking about a much higher, more magical world.
Oh, yeah.
With a greater understanding of ourselves, of each other, and the true universe that we live in.
Yes, true compassion, true unity and community. It's not like there's going to be unicorns flying around, but
can we put it this way?
Yeah.
I think a song from Hair described it. Harmony and understanding, truthfulness and trust abounding. No more falsehoods or derisions, golden dreams of visions, and the mind to meditation. Aquarius. And we entered into this beginning of the vibration in 2012.
Yes.
It just started crossing over. The New Age energies just began to cross over from the Piscean age, what this system was all built on,
the destructive age,
into the Aquarian age. And as we move through time, the vibration's getting higher and higher.
Yes.
Now, these dark ones know this.
Yes.
And they are screaming, because there's no matter what they do, this timeline will not collapse. Their timeline's collapsing, and they know it.
That's exactly right.
So they're going to create bloody hell here, okay, in an attempt to hold on to their timeline. It's not going to work. And they ain't going to be happy when they lose their bodies.
They've lost already. This is like the guttural, like kicking and screaming of the toddler that's going down.
Or the demon that is falling down into the molten lava.
Yep. So this is
we saw it with Hillary Clinton. But anyway. All right. Anything you want to say in conclusion? Is there more?
Well, I I'm still trying to I'm definitely feeling a lot more grounded now. It just took a little bit of time. I just think that it's really important to understand that, listen, we're all safe. We're all safe here. We are loved beyond measure. Like we can't necessarily experience here. Trust what's going on in your heart. Focus on what's going on in your heart. Do your best to stay out of the gossip, the politics, the chatter, the noise. If something doesn't feel good, don't engage in it. It's really important right now. It's like, it's go time to learn how to ground, learn how to center, learn how to balance, and really access your own heart space. Your heart's a portal. You're a living, breathing portal.
So do not get involved in the drama of the world.
Yes, do not
Keep
get
the
involved.
focus of your attention on what you are doing and the things that you know you need to do.
That's right.
Don't let them pull you in. Don't let them lower your vibration. You keep on your path.
Yep. Because I'll tell you, and I understand like the difference between awareness and then like letting yourself get jumbled up with all that stuff. There's a difference. You want to be aware, great to know what's going on. At the same time, that's all you need. Okay, and then you focus on you and your family and the people that you love, and you focus on building the strength of your heart and your energy and your connection to whatever your belief system is.
So how can the biologically resonant harmonizer help people?
Well, it literally shakes the truth right now. It really does. I think that it will get your body ready to receive these higher frequencies, because I think that's why a lot of people are getting sick right now too.
If it's clearing past energetic, chaotic patterns so that life force can begin to flow through, clearing up that jumble so that you can connect to your higher self.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, and keep that connection of your intuition, of your knowingness, rather than walking around lost with these patterns that don't work happening in your life over and over.
That's right.
Even though you're working spiritually, the shit keeps hitting the fan. Yeah. These are just repeating memory patterns.
Yep. Yes.
And as long as we store them in our cells as data, just like you see the waveform from a microphone, these data patterns are stored in our cell of all of our memories, and the traumatic ones really are thick in there, and they do block energy, and they block your higher consciousness from coming through to a certain extent. So now's the time of the great clearing, the great awakening, and we've been given a tool, especially for us who understand our lingo, because not everybody's going to understand what just happened here.
Yeah, sure.
But for those people who have been on a higher vibrational path and a spiritual path, they'll understand what we just talked about. The clearing is right now. So I have a song called New Age is Now.
Yeah.
And one of the lines is, the clearing is right now. And you'll get to hear some of those songs that are very powerful.
Yes, maybe I get to sing them too.
Julie, thank you so much for participating with us.
Yeah, thank you.
I have a feeling you're going to be a big part of this.
Me too. Thank you so much. True blessing.
Thank you.
Love you guys.
Relax into a world of deep tranquility and transformation. The Biologically Resonant Harmonizer. Heal your body, mind, and spirit in a way you may have never thought possible before. And Second Earth.org.